Hi guys, welcome back.
Welcome everybody.
This will be part 4.
Yeah.
Right, so you would have done your out of the little bits that we done, you know, the little bits of point like these. Hopefully you've done your little bits. Starting off, getting into it. So next bit we're gonna do a bud vase. So we're gonna progress now. We're gonna do bud vase, then we're gonna do a goblet. So we're gonna use a piece of pine just like that, and we're gonna make one of these just like that. So just with a standard type 3 set. So let's do it. Okay.
Let's do it.
Right. Okay then. Now, if you can hear a noise, that noise,
yeah.
That's the. I've got a diesel heater going because it was too hot with the wood burner on, but not warm enough with nothing on. So yeah. I've got the diesel heater on. So if that's the noise you can hear. If it's annoying you, then just turn your volume down. Right. Okay. And first, don't think the carbides aren't sharp. Look, I caught myself on the square carbide and put a little nick just in there. They are very sharp, bloody things. Quick thank you to Wayne Hardy. Bought me a coffee. Thank you very much, Wayne. Thank you. Right. Okay. This piece of wood. Right. I'm just starting off with a piece of that. Like I said before, it's 60mm by 60mm square, and this piece I've got is 7 inches long. It's a bit longer than what I need. I don't need it that long, but it's going to be alright. I'm just doing the bud vase, so it's going to be okay. I'm not going to use all of it. I could cut it down a little bit, but there's no real point. It'll be fine. Right, I'm just putting it between centres here. So I'm not going for marking it up for a centre. I'm just going to do it by eye. Okay. So there, I can do that. Just put the points just on, and I can see, yeah, that looks fairly straight to me. So that's good enough. Right. So I'm between centres. That's it. 2-step centres. Put it on. Right. Okay. And now we can go. Right, I'm going to set that for centre for my carbide, so they will be at centre. Look, I'm still bleeding a bit, guys. I'm sorry about this.
It's a good little bleeder.
Those carbides are like razors. They really are. Right, okay. Let's start doing a little bit of turning. So bring my tool rest in. Nothing's hitting. I can see that slightly off, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to bring it all around. Right, okay. Right, I'm going to start up. I'm going to step over here. Let that start up. Right, standard type 3 set. Now for rushing down on a spindle, the best one's going to be to use the square. Okay, now, like I say, you can just push in like that, but if you're going to push in, which is going to be nice and quick, okay, if you push in like this here, I'm just going to be scraping, and it's going to scrape it. So, because I grind the back of the chisels back, so when you get yours, it will be ground back. Come in, handle down, put the bar on, drop it until it's packed, and then just push in. That way you'll get a peeling cut, see? Like that. A lot of the time I would like to roll it over and just come along like this. And bring it down. That's the best, but the quickest way is going to be just to do this. And all it is just with my chisels, and I'm not saying you do this with other ones, okay, with other carbides, with mine, just put the bar on and then raise your handle and go in. Okay. Just like that, and we get it round and we'll have a look at it. So I'm still bleeding, guys. Right, now you can say it's not looking that great. Look, we've got bits of tear out here, pulled the grain up. It's not bad, but it's not how I want to leave that. Okay, so all you've got to do is come in, roll the chisel over like you would with a skew. Okay, you've got the bevel, so get the bevel on, raise it, and there's the cut. Start cutting. That's where that knot is. That's where that knot is, just there. Okay, and then for this little end bit, the same again. Come in, handle slightly down. Okay, bar on, raise it until you pick up that cut. And there you go. Okay, and then we should have improved that by quite a bit. There you go, look. See, all that tear out goes. It's all gone away. Okay, so now we're going to put a tenon on the end, but I don't really want this amount of wood sticking out, so I think I'm going to come in a little bit because it seems a shame to waste that bit. Okay, so I'm going to come in with a parting tool and cut this down to about here, because then I can use that bit, see. Now what I want to do is I want to put a tenon on this end. So I can turn it around and hold it in my chuck. So I'm going to come in there, look at that, right, that's about right. And then all we have to do is roll it over like that. Just roll it and that's it. That puts a dovetail on. Okay, and that's all good there. But I'm between centres, so I'm not going to part this right off, but I'm going to come in and just down to about there. Stop that. I can finish that with the saw. It's going to be the easiest way, as that's it. But it's gripping. All right, take the pressure off. There we go. Right, now then, we pop that out, twist that, that comes off. See, I can keep that now for another project. It seems a shame to leave it in there and waste it. So now, I'm going to take that out, pop this in my chuck, like so. There we go, that's tight. I'm going to bring my centre back down just for now. So that'll give me a centre mark as well, which will help for when I drill it. Right, and now I'm going to get a little bit of a shape to it. Okay, and for that I'm going to use the round. Right, I'm going to go for a similar shape to that. I'm doing it by rolling the chisel over. See now, I made that all really nice and smooth. I didn't have to because I'm taking it all away. But a lot of people will rough it down and say, well, it's rough because I'm just roughing it. But to me, it's like saying, well, I'm not going to make the bed because I'm getting in it again tonight. Make all your cuts. Make your first cut as good as your last cut, and then all your cuts will be good. Well, I'm going to stop in a minute and drill this before I go too far, because otherwise I'll get a bit of vibration with it. Okay, so I'm in a chuck now, so I'm going to move that out the way, and I'm going to drill this. I'm going to use my chuck to do this one. I don't know what size hole I want. I don't want too big a hole. I don't want a big hole. I've got a drill bit here. I'm going to use this drill bit, okay? This is about, I think this is a 12 mil, 13 mil, something like that. That's all I want. I don't want a big hole. Right. There we go. Right, okay. Now I'm going to turn it down. I'm not going to put it at that speed. But I'm down just on sort of 1,000. That'd be about enough. Right, we get that speed back up now. That's it, back up to 2,500 RPM. Right, okay, so now before I go inside, I want to just, I'm going to hollow this in a little bit here. So I'm going to do that with a detail because I want to come across the front on it. Yeah, we're okay there. Just clean that front up. And I want to just go in a little way. There we go, that's alright. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to taper this down. Just like so, that's it. And then I shall finish tapering this and it will automatically just taper in as I go. Not automatic, but you know what I mean. Right, and I'm not going to bother, do I want to? No, I'm not going to bother with the tailstock at the moment. If I get any vibration then I will. Yeah, I will do, so I'm going to have to bring it in. I'm going to get a little bit of vibration if I don't. Now I think this one will go in. I'm not sure. No. It'll mark it, so let me use a cone centre. I'll use my cone centre, that way it won't mark it. Right, if you can bring your tailstock up, it's always best to. See, that won't mark nothing there, but it just saves any vibration problems. Right, okay. Now rolling the chisel over again because we don't want no rough cut. Right, so coming up to there, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to come round here, and I'm going to sort of go around about there, I think, like so. Probably should have checked how far drilled in, but never mind. I don't think I drilled in as far as that. And there we go, all done by rolling it over. Now we're going to have a look at it. I don't think it's going to be a bad finish, but I think it's going to need improving. Let's have a look. Right, now that's actually, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. A little bit there, a little bit just in there, okay. They tend to get out a little bit with the round because the round, because of the way it's on the curve, you know, it's where it's on the curve. I don't know, sometimes you can get it a little bit round, but we'll clean that up. We'll go over to the detail and we'll clean that up, okay. So like I said, with the detail chisel, that's why it's a very important chisel in your set, okay. And what we're going to do, we're going to ride our bevel. We're going to take care of the bottom bit first. Don't want that spot there. That's it. We want to bring that round, see? That was better. Now we're going to go this way. Off the end, and then we're going to come in, because I want this crisp bit here. Just ride in the bevel, don't scrape it. There's the bevel. As you go down the slope, you've got to raise the handle. Right, there's that bit. I'm going to get rid of that. A bit of fluffiness. There we go. What we're going to do is going to bring this cut down here. Exactly the same as you would with a spindle go, although if you're new to it and you're using carbide, you won't know. But that's what you do. It's easier with a spindle gouge, it's harder with carbide. That's why most traditionalists don't like carbide. There we go, like that. Okay. Not happy with that little line there, so let's... That's a bit better. Happy with that. Right, let's have a look and see what finish we got off the, by going over to the detail chisel. Now we can see the finish. Look at that. Okay, but it's a little bit shiny, so I don't want that. So I'm still going to have to take some sandpaper to it because I don't want to shine. But what I've got, there's a little bit of chip on this top edge here, so I'm going to deal with that first. Right, so take that in there, and then I'm going to move this out. I don't need it now, so we'll get rid of that. Because we're using the detail, we can get a nice light cut on the inside. With this, and we don't need the tail stop for support. As long as we're nice and gentle.
Hello, way. Right, I've got that little line there. So remember, come back and pick it up. Don't come from the start and take another cut, because what will happen is you'll just go over it like you're going over a speed bump. Go right over it. Right, there we go. Right, let's have a little sand. Get rid of some of this. Right, I think we'll do some new pads there. Oh, bin's gone.
Yeah,
Please always move my bin out of the way.
if I can get in. Overhead view.
Right, okay. Yeah, I don't want to sand away that sharp edge there. Just want to mainly take away any of the burnish marks. You don't want it shiny, because then it won't look right. Right, there we go, feels nice. A bit of sanding seal on it. Turn that off, move that out of the way. Right, get some shavings. Right. Right, let's use a bit of this paste. Well, that's a little bit like sanding paste. Just take that off with that. Got my blood on that bit of tissue. See, blood, sweat and tears goes into this. Right, now I'm going to put a bit of me hard wax on here. This is just some carnauba wax. And again, using the rag, get nice and hot. Just so it moves. It suits me well, this waxy, because I like to do it all fast. And then just gentle, come off the pressure, just till you're virtually hardly touching it. Just get that edge there while it's turning. There we go, and that's off. And what I will do is just use my, as I always do, my little skew. Take that off there. Then later on what I'll do is I'll just put a sanding pad on, sand it and wax it, and that'll be that. But there you go. That's the little little bud vase. Okay, so
I don't know the other one yet.
so out of one of those, we got a little bud vase. Okay. We've got a little bud vase, and as you can see that finish on there, and we come in and we took some nice clean up cuts, got a nice bead there, and we took all our clean up cuts, even on that inside there, we took all those cuts with a detail chisel. Okay, just run the bevel round and you can get some nice, not easiest thing for beginners, but it's what you can achieve with your carbide chisels. Okay, lovely smooth finish. And this, remember, this is pine, and we're using carbide. Okay, and we're getting a finish like that. Okay, and you can see very, very little sanding. Start at 180 grit and we do a little 240 grit, and that's it. We've got a nice little detail there as well. Right, so that's our bud vase done. Right, so I'll see you on the next one, guys. Be part 5 next.
Yeah.
All right, toodle pip.
Bye, guys.